y'all. Welcome back to Saturday's Stockman Stampede. Yeehaw! That's right. Brought to you by Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Starring Queen. Oh yeah. That's right. Another episode of Saturday's Stockman Stampede. This is a Queen QN37WB Winter Bottom Bone. I have been trying to collect these Winter Bottom Bones by Queen because they have been discontinued by Smoky Mountain Knife Works because they brought in the Made in America ones and they don't sell these anymore. So I'm trying to pick them up from other vendors while I can. They are 440C stainless steel, which back in the 70s, that was just the jam jelly for sure. And nowadays, that's like a minor steel, but with a lot of the Rough Riders and even some Queens and 440A, which is a great stainless steel, I'll take a B or C any day. So this is a unique Stockman pattern. It is 4 inches closed, which is the same as my Roper pit fiber closed. This has nice rounded bolsters and the gorgeous winter bottom. Which looks like a banana. I mean, when I first saw these in the pictures, I'm like, I'm not so in on that. It looks like a wormwood, but in person it looks much better. It's a very nice bone handles. Like I said, 4 inches closed. The main blade is 2 7/8 inch long with a cutting edge of 2.5 inches. You get the Queen steel etching on the main blade. You got matte strike pulls. You get your typical sheep's foot with it. But what's special about this one is that. What? No spay blade? The website said it's a coping blade. But you know what? It's a leather punch. A dull one at that. Like my Victorinox Swiss Army knife, the leather punch is actually sharp. Really sharp here. But, you know, if you're just going to punch leather with it, this will probably work fine. You don't really need a sharp edge. And I'm contemplating putting an edge on that and just sharpening it up myself. So what attracted me to this knife, besides 440C and the awesome winter bottom bone and Smoky Mountain won't sell them anymore, I want to get them, is this blade. When it's closed, it's completely tucked away. I mean, besides this, you know, the back of the tang here, it is tucked away. It's tucked away so well, you can see they did a little cutaway in the bone there, so you can grab it. That's how low profile this is. And I'm becoming a huge fan of the jackknife. And to me, this just looks like a jackknife with a sheep's foot. Now it is a Stockman, but look at there. I just hid the blade. It looks like a jackknife with a sheep's foot, which is really cool. I prefer this blade over a pen blade. Really good in the hand. this blade, no left-right play. I think some of these do, though. It's locked in pretty good. Maybe I'm thinking of my small Stockman by Queen. These are actually locked in really good. Let's take a look at the back springs here. They look really good. I think I see a hairline gap in the center here. But you know, this is made in China. I do see a little gap in between the bone covers and the edge. But this is literally under a $12 knife. It's like $11 and change. You do have some swedging at the top here. And maybe I'll just sharpen both edges. Well, I guess if you sharpen this, you're going to cut yourself pushing it in. But I'm sure, I haven't tested it as a leather punch yet. I usually use my Victorinox occasionally. But just kind of a nice different Stockman style blade. You got the Queen shield, slightly crooked as usual. The Queen, the Queen. Nice half stops, good snap. I don't see any blade rub here. I do see that the main blade is off to the show side a bit. I haven't seen any rub on it. But very cool, different Stockman. I like the rounded bolsters. That's kind of a cool addition. There's no threading on this. Thrifty Kniffy, of course, has reviewed this. He did it maybe a year ago. And I'm surprised it was still available. And I'm glad I picked it up. But I really like that banana bone. As Martin Steel City Knives would have called it. It just has that, like, I don't know. I don't think it's as cool as the original Queen Winterbottom. Like, that was done nice. But this is pretty freaking nice. For under $12 to get a bone handle with that jigging, with a nice darkness in there. They even cut it away for that blade. And every one I get's different. Like, this show side's lighter than that side. And I have a Barlow, I have a mini Stockman, I have the Slim Trapper, and I guess I got to get the Canoe and maybe a few other ones, because guess what? I don't think they're going to be making any more. So if you can pick one up, very cool. Like I said, for the money, it's fantastic. To me, it's just, it's a cool jackknife. Two really cool usable blades and leather punch, and you don't have that spay blade that a lot of people hate. I don't mind the spay blade. There's a few Stockmans that have it that I really enjoy. For example, the Brandywine. It angles down and it has a very nice bulbous tip on it. Love this spay blade. But, you know, most Stockmans have a spay blade, so just very cool to have something a little different. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great Saturday. Yee!